If you're aiming to hit mythical glory fast this season, then stop scrolling. This is the video you need to watch. I'm breaking down the ultimate chip tank guide that can carry your team and dominate ranked matches. Here's something crazy. According to the latest Mobile Legends data, Chip is now the 11th most banned hero in Mythical Glory and above. And get this, he's the 3rd most banned tank, right behind Kalea and Glue. Why? Because players at the highest level know how game-changing Chip is. His portal plays, team utility, and map control make him a nightmare to deal with, especially when you actually know how to use him properly. So if you're trying to climb, master Chip now, before he gets nerfed or banned every match. Let's break down how you can make the most out of this sneaky powerhouse. Before we jump into the action, I'm showing you on screen the emblems I used for Chip, along with the emblems of my teammates and opponents. This way, you'll get a full picture of what we're working with. If you want to copy any of them, just slow down the playback speed and take a closer look. Now, before the fight even begins, the very first thing you need to do is check your roam equipment blessing. Make sure it's set to passive encourage. This gives your entire team bonus physical and magic attack plus extra attack speed, perfect for early skirmishes and late game team fights. Don't overlook this. It can be the difference between winning and losing key engagements. As the roam, your first priority at the start of the match is to support your core, and that begins with helping secure the red buff. Stick close, tank some hits if needed, and make sure the enemy doesn't invade. Once that's done, rotate with your core to the lava golem to speed up their jungle clear and XP gain. After that, head over to the Litho Wanderer. Controlling this gives vision and extra regen, which is huge for early pressure. Don't let the enemy roam or jungler grab it for free. Finally, assist with the blue buff to finish the first jungle rotation smoothly. By helping with these 4 jungle objectives, you give your core the fast and safe start they need, and that momentum can lead to an early lead across the whole map. After clearing the jungle, always check the minimap and rotate to the lane that needs backup. This time, I responded to a fight in the top lane where Gatarutkacha was under heavy pressure from Karina, Cho, and Belerick. I rushed in to help, and luckily, Jask and Popol followed up quickly. Even though my HP was low, I refused to retreat. I'm the tank. It's my job to protect the team no matter what. But just when we thought we could turn it around, Novaria showed up out of nowhere and wiped us out from a distance. One unique thing about Chip is his 4th skill, Teleport. You can actually use it right at the start of the game. Just hold the skill button and it'll show you the fixed beacon points on the map. From there, simply tap the location you want and boom, Chip teleports instantly. This gives you a massive early game map presence. Whether it's helping with jungle, lane scouting, or quick rotations, Chip's got mobility that no other tank can match. Use Chip's teleport to quickly reach teammates in danger, whether it's for a gank, backup, or saving a tower. It's instant support anywhere on the map. In this match, I went with Warrior Boots to counter Brody's passive, which boosts his damage the more he hits you. Warrior Boots stack physical defense with each hit taken, making it harder for Brody to burst me down during trades. Chip hits level 4, ultimate unlocked, it's go time. Up top, Zask dives Novaria with barely a sliver of HP left, but wait, Cho, Belerick, and Karina spot him. Danger! I charge in with Chip's 2nd skill, slam down the first. Belerick is stunned. Karina finishes off Zask, but I drop the ultimate, portals open. Gatot and Popol teleport in to answer the call. We collapse on Belerick, he's gone. Cho plays it safe under tower, but Karina comes back for Popol. Suddenly, Zask revives, teleports in, stuns Karina, and Gatot throws the finisher. Back in the bottom lane, I noticed Granger was barely hanging on in a fight against Brody. I quickly used Chip's 4th skill to teleport and try to save him, but I was just a second too late. Brody managed to eliminate Granger before I arrived. It was a missed chance, but I was ready to respond. For Chip's 2nd item, I went with Dominance Ice, and there's a solid reason behind that. It's mainly to counter Belerick, who relies heavily on shield and HP regen. With Dominance Ice, I can reduce both, making him easier to bring down in teamfights. But that's not all. It also gives me a good amount of physical defense, which is perfect against Chu and Brody, especially when they start diving or focusing the backline. Plus, the attack speed reduction passive helps soften Brody's DPS even more. Overall, Dominance Ice is a must if you're facing regen-heavy tanks and strong physical threats. Here I am, hiding in the bush, eyes on Brody, waiting for the perfect gank. I dash in with Chip's second skill, flicker forward, but Brody stuns me midair. Granger follows up with a huge hit. Brody's almost down. Now he's low. I'm ready to tower dive. I pop the ultimate, calling the squad in. I'm expecting Gatot and Popple to take the tower aggro, but they back off last second. And just like that, Karina enters the portal and deletes me. That could have been a clean Brody kill. Gatot just needed to take the tower hits while Popple and I finished the job, but no initiative, and it cost us. Chip's fourth skill is incredibly useful. If you're constantly watching the minimap. In this moment, I saw my team going for the turtle. I quickly used teleport to join them, and not only did we secure the turtle, but we also managed to eliminate Belerick in the process. If you've made it this far into the video, that probably means you're enjoying it, and we really appreciate it. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up so we can keep making more videos like this. It also helps this video reach more players who might need it. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and of course, hit that subscribe button for more mlbb tips, guides, and gameplay. Let's break down why this Tank Emblem setup fits Chip so well. Starting with Firmness. It gives Chip 8 extra physical and magic defense right from the start. This helps a lot during early rotations when Chip is diving into fights or soaking up damage from both physical and magic dealers. It complements his early game shield from Crash Course, making him harder to burst down in the first few minutes. Next is Tenacity. This is where Chip's real tank potential shines. Once his HP drops below 50%, he gets an extra 5% damage reduction. That's huge, especially in situations where you refuse to back out and continue protecting your teammates, even at low HP. Combine this with his passive healing and shields, and Chip becomes surprisingly hard to kill during extended fights. And finally, Concussive Blast. This talent lets Chip deal AoE magic damage based on his max HP after a basic attack. Since Chip often uses basic attacks after skill combos, especially after his first or second skill, this passive adds extra poke and damage during teamfights. It also works beautifully with his Mark Detonation mechanic, allowing him to contribute more even when building full tank. For Chip's third item, I built Athena's shield, and that's specifically to counter Karina, one of the most dangerous magic assassins in the game. Karina thrives on burst. Her passive deals extra true damage based on lost HP, and her combo resets when she gets a kill. That makes tanks like Chip a juicy target in extended fights. But here's where Athena's shield shuts her down. Its passive reduces magic damage by 25% after taking magic damage, and that effect lasts for 3 seconds, which perfectly lines up with Karina's skill combo window. So when she dives in with Dance of Death and Shadow Assault, the shield reduces her overall burst, giving you a chance to survive or counter-engage. On top of that, the 900 HP boost and 48 magic defense are huge for frontline durability, especially when you're diving or holding your ultimate portal. So if Karina's on the enemy team, Athena's shield isn't just useful. It's essential to stay alive and keep your team in the fight. Want early access to upcoming mlbb heroes, their skill combos, builds, and the best counters before they even drop in game? I break it all down, first and fast, on my Substack. Subscribe now using the link in the description, or just check the one popping up on screen. Be the first to prepare and always stay ahead in ranked. Fleeting Time is a game-changing item for Chip, and here's why. His ultimate shortcut isn't just a fight initiator. It's a full-on map control tool. Being able to summon portals that teleport allies across the map with shields and speed boosts means one well-timed cast can turn the tide of any teamfight. With Fleeting Time, every assist or kill shaves 30% off the ultimate cooldown, letting you spam portals way more often. That means more surprise ganks, faster rotations, and constant pressure on objectives. It also synergizes with his second skill's mobility and first skill's CC, making Chip a non-stop playmaker in the mid to late game. Chip's fifth item is Antique Cuirass, and it's a must-have when going up against Cho. Cho thrives on burst combos with his ultimate Way of Dragon and fast multi-hit skills like Jeet Kune Do. Antique Cuirass shuts that down by reducing the physical damage Cho deals every time he hits Chip with a skill, stacking up to 18% reduction. That's huge when you're the front line. Pair it with Chip's shield from Crash Course and his healing from Snack Time, and you can soak Cho's full combo without flinching. While he's wasting cooldowns on you, your team is already teleporting in through Shortcut to clean up the fight. If you want in-depth analysis of newly released Mobile Legends heroes, including damage breakdowns, skill combos, hero matchups, and how to counter them effectively, visit my website at vonito.blogspot.com or just click the link down in the description. Stay ahead of the meta before everyone else does. Chip's sixth item is Immortality, and it's the perfect late-game insurance for a hero like Chip. As a tank who's always diving in with Crash Course and starting fights using his ultimate shortcut, Chip is constantly in the middle of enemy territory. Immortality gives him a second chance. After death, he revives with a 16% HP boost and a damage-blocking shield, which can absorb massive burst from enemy cores like assassins or marksmen. This item synergizes perfectly with his passive, Snack Time, which starts healing him shortly after he gets out of combat. So even after reviving, if Chip retreats just a little, he begins regenerating HP rapidly, allowing him to rejoin the fight or teleport back using his fourth skill, Y Walk. It's especially clutch during late-game teamfights where one good shortcut can win the game. With Immortality, even if you go down first while setting up the portal, you come back, and the fight's already swung in your favor. If you're still watching at this point, thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to like the video so we can keep making more content like this. Share it with your squad who might need it. And of course, subscribe to stay updated on every new guide we drop. Also, check out our official merch. Every purchase helps us grow the channel and keeps the grind going strong. If you're still here, you're officially part of the MVP squad. Keep watching, enjoy the chaos, and hey, ciao!
Attack the Lord! Your team destroy the turret! Initiate retreat! An ally has slain Initiate retreat!
Why do I have to be the hero? I'm just a fox for crying out loud!
I'm on fire! Someone should do something!
Ult is not ready.
Is there accident pay?
Victory!
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the videos on screen for more tips. See you on the battlefield.